Hello, friendly internet people. My name is Elle, I'm 19 years old, and I live with Tourette syndrome, autism spectrum disorder, and functional neurological disorder. Living as a disabled young adult can be difficult at times, but I have a tendency to cope with that through my hobbies, which are caring for animals, researching animals, collecting trinkets, growing plants, and crafting. And I honestly made this YouTube channel to share a little bit of all of that, so if you're interested, stay tuned and I will be showing you some cool things. Okay, so I actually did a thing today because I've been wanting to do this thing for a while now. I got a fish. I got a betta fish, and her name is Pancake. And I haven't had a fish for probably 2 years or more, but I've had them throughout my life, and I've had the tanks and filters and stuff, so I had some stuff from previous fish. However, I ended up getting a tank, a 2.5 gallon, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of maintenance for it to keep it all balanced and everything. But I don't have live plants in it, I just have 2 little artificial silk plants, because I feel like maintaining live plants might be a little difficult for me right now, but I feel like overall the betta is better off in this little tank rather than the cup she came in. But I will show her to you in 1 second, but I want to say she's from a pet store, and she was like the healthiest one there by the looks of things, and I did a lot of research again before I got her, so if anyone has any tips, like for just basic things to keep her enriched and happy, or even like different foods they like to feed their betta, let me know, because I'm perfectly open to learning new things that I don't already know. So she's going crazy, so I should probably show her to you. Here is Pancake. She's super cool. When she stops, you'll see that her fins come down, so I think she's pretty content. She's swimming right now. Just getting established, but she is very interactive. I love her. See, there's her fins. I would say for just getting her today and getting her set up today, I'd say she's doing really well. I am going to be doing the testing of the water parameters for the next month or so every day. Then I'll do it probably 1 or 2 times a week. But just because I didn't have time to cycle this tank, it was kind of like I was able to get her, so I ended up getting her. And normally I cycle the tanks for at least a week. However, I didn't do that with this one. I just kind of got the stuff and got her set up, and we're just gonna see how it does. And if anything, I think the smaller tanks are harder to keep the parameters in balance, but honestly, I think I will be fine, because I have the test kit. And what is she doing? She's blowing bubbles. She like... Sorry. I was like, what are you doing? But she's a cool little desk guy, and I'm really grateful for her. I feel like she came at the right time, and I actually got all the stuff that I needed extra that I didn't have. Like, I got the 2 plants, which I got the leaf hammock and the silk plant. I got the gravel, the tank, and the water conditioner, and the fish for like $53 total. And then again, I already had the heater, the thermometer, and the filter, and the cartridges, and like the test kit, and a siphon, and pumps and stuff. But even though I already had those, I'd say $53 is not bad, being that it was pretty much everything new. And like add 20 more bucks to that and you could have the full tank. So like $75 you could have a fish. And that is simple fish keeping, but I would love to have like a planted tank someday. However, I'm not ready yet. I'm a little nervous, but I feel like anything is better than living in a cup that literally was like smaller than this. That's my iced coffee cup, by the way. But I think she's happy, and I actually got the pamphlet once again because I wanted to make sure that I was right on everything. And I know that's just basic care, but I've been on my iPad so much, doing so much Googling. And I've watched videos and everything for the past few weeks, so I kind of had to do it when I was off for like 2 days in a row, or at least a couple days in a row, because I want to be there like to get her acclimated one day and then be with her to monitor her one. And then from then on, I work like probably 4 or 5 days this week, but overall, I'll be able to do her tank cleaning and maintenance and testing. I'll be able to do that all before I go to work and stuff. So, she should be good. But I'll have to show videos of feeding her eventually. It'll probably be a week or two, maybe more, because I gave her a small piece of food earlier because the pet store said they hadn't fed her since Wednesday. It's Saturday. And like when I had betas, I was always familiar with feeding them once or twice a day, and that was depending on how many pieces they eat in one sitting. So I was kind of concerned about that, so I just gave her one piece just to make sure she was somewhat full. But I don't want her to get too stressed, and so I'm kind of just letting her explore, getting the parameters set up and everything. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at e.lovelylittlelife. And for now, I'll see you in the next video. Pancake says bye.